Hey, you. Thank you for watching this. I don't know how many people are going to watch it, but there's just something that's been stuck in my chest that I've been meaning to say to everyone. I spend my entire life just pleasing other people and um, not really knowing what to do or what to say, but having these dreams where I could do whatever I wanted. And as you can see, if you're watching this, then it's not working out the way that I intended it to. That's why I decided to write this kind of little monologue based on the stuff that I just want to get out of my chest. I've never been so good with my words, so this is what I have here. I call it my real life dream. See, because we all have dreams and we just don't know how to accomplish it, but all we keep hearing over and over again is that just can't do it, or it's too hard, or it's not practical, or whatever the heck this world wants to say to us, or to me for that matter. Talking about myself, not to be selfish, but to get to the point, I just thought that I could share this with you because it's just something I kind of want to practice saying to the world, because I'm done pleasing other people or trying to pretzel myself to do what other people want me to do. But the reality is that most of this world doesn't want to let us be in the spotlight. They just want us to stay in the shadows, way in the back. And you know what? That doesn't work for me. And I know it doesn't work for you either, especially since you're here watching this. I just thought I could give this a shot to you. See, if I share about my fear, then it would just take the power away. Then it could better express ourselves, because I know that you're feeling some of the same things that I am. So without further ado, here's how it goes, okay? Now don't make fun of me, because it's the first time that I kind of do anything like this, so I don't want you taking this very harshly. You can't do it, quote unquote. That's what silent liars say. Really? Well, I think we can all do it, no matter what. I know those silent liars are not allowed to tell me what to do. I know what is true in my heart. I have a dream, a really big dream. And I have been working on it my entire life. This dream means more to me than anything else. It's my oxygen, and I intend to keep it. I have faced a few obstacles that have made me want to cry. But the best part of that is how I learned how to face those obstacles, not run away from them. I felt amazing when I got rid of one obstacle after the other. And I'm still doing that. I could see my dream in the air, hovering above me, right out of reach. But I just can't grab it yet. It's staring back at me with its eyes, forcing my body to catch it and never let it go. Or in this case, chase after it. Sometimes I find myself forgetting about that dream because I get distracted with other things. As soon as I'm given a sign of that dream, it's right there, floating in front of me, yelling at me like, wake up, I'm right here. Stop getting distracted. Go after me. It just consumes me with all its strength. It's not going to stop until success explodes in the air all around the world for all humanity to see everything that I've got to show. you know, even though I'm technically a published author, I never really learned how to market myself. I've just been too lazy or not disciplined enough for it. I don't know. But what I do know is that I crave more out of life. Something bigger than this. Not all the fame and riches, but just people seeing my stuff, just liking what I have to do. I mean, as social beings, it's what we want. See, I want my books to be out there to inspire people, to change their outlook on life, to make a difference, to bring people new ideas and create a dream of their own. Something that tells them to never give up. I mean, we all deserve that, right? This is not the only thing I dream about. One thing that really puts me over the edge is the fact that I want to be a cartoonist. That is one of my strongest dreams, alongside just writing for the rest of my life. That's what I crave more than anything. I don't want to be just some amateur cartoonist. These characters are my life. I breathed life into them ever since I was in 7th grade, ever since I was a kid. And I just wish that they can get out of this bubble that's in my brain. Just go out there and show off who they are and tell them their story, the life lessons within it. I mean, it's something beautiful that I want them to do. The thing is, I want to be the kind of cartoonist that has the skills of making my own show based on these cartoons, my own characters using my own real voice. I created 3 special characters, 3, not 2, that represent my personality in some way, all the flaws and the strengths, the good and the ugly. When I look at the draft of each character on the back of my drawing book, I'm just sitting there in the lockers in school, just looking at this great thing that I could just get out there on TV or movie or internet or whatever media will take them. I don't know. I just knew there was something there, something huge. I just had the most amazing feeling in here. And it's just the most amazing feeling in the world. You just create something and it's like your little baby, and then you just go out there. You just want to show it off. You don't care. You just don't want to fail. You just want to make the best of it. You just don't want to get it shoved back into the closet because the rest of the world wants to tell you that it's not good enough. But the truth is, it is good enough. It's just a matter of how to get people's attention to see it. See, these characters, they talk back to me. They thank me for creating them, and all I could do was smile back at them, especially when I take these hour-long drives and I just see them over the mountains and the horizon. Their faces, their facial expressions telling me something, their voices in my head telling me something. And it's just like, if it's unreal. It makes me sound psycho, but it's really not. I'm sure we all have that little voice in our head. Not the one aside from our conscious. You know what I mean. Where was I? See, when I drew the final draft of my characters and I created the final story, I thought, this is it. These people are going to change the world. They're going to make the world something huge. It was going to be something huge. There's that amazing feeling that I could just not make out. The characters just felt more alive than ever, especially when I had this whole story based on them. It was as if they sprung out of the pages and stood right in front of me and looked at me with surprising expressions and told me, please, Don't forget us. I know my head with a tear or two, and I answered them. Never. I won't allow myself. I got to work, and I started working on the hardest project that my hands could handle. The biggest struggle I have ever experienced. Struggles were like putting your hands into the burning lava on the ground. But was that struggle a waste? You know, creating a book in almost 10 years? No, it wasn't. Every ounce of hard work was paying off. And it was going to pay off even more when I know that people are going to see, hear, and feel what I have done. Yes, sometimes I do feel like all this might be a waste. And I may never listen to the sound of my dreams again. But I didn't stop writing because I created a whole world, a whole new world filled with my divine imagination, my divine voice. It was all mine. It was nothing that was anyone else's. Oh, but then I forget about my dream again. I'm just driving in my car, staring out at the horizon. Whenever I think about this dream, the characters, the story, the songs that just trigger these amazing scenes. Scenes to write down, scenes that I've written down, scenes that I just want the world to see and clap, and that makes me walk down the red carpet or go to the bookstore and see the books on sale, off the charts kind of thing. And every single time in the distance, I see a rather too real version of the three characters staring at me. Like I was explaining, they know when I have forgotten about them. And when they do, they give me their sad little faces. And when I know that I still have faith in them, they continue to watch me with smiles, you know, because they have hope. From time to time, they're waving at me. They got their little enthusiasm, their little laughter. Oh, what beautiful laughter. And that's when I get visions that tell me, this is what's going to happen. Maybe not now, but it will happen whenever the time is right. And the time is right when I take action. And your time is right when you take action. Because if you wait for the right time, then you're going to be waiting for the rest of your lives. Little quote there from A Series of Unfortunate Events. And when I see people with the knowledge of my works, of my characters in the stories on TV, I am able to tell my loved ones, look at what I've done. This is it. And it's mine. I have filled my heart, made a difference, inspired many people. I have found what I was looking for. My characters aren't just silly drawings on a piece of red paper. They create meaningful lives. And when I snap back into reality with a slightly sad feeling and a hint of smile, and it's all because I know that I faced so many obstacles to get here. And so many opportunities that I'm going to succeed in taking. And that is why no one is allowed to tell me that I can't do it. I hope that means something to you.